Hello everyone, this is Luke Watson. Over the past weekend, me and Ethan had the honor and the privilege to visit the Galax Fiddlers Convention. This was Ethan's first time visiting the Fiddlers Convention, so that was really cool to see. I've been going every year since I was born, and it's just a really personal and important event for me. So to see somebody experience it for the first time was really stellar to see. Over the past few weeks, talking to people from around town, I realized that many people have not visited the Fiddlers Convention, even if they're local, which I found shocking. But over the next few minutes, I'll explain the history behind it, what it is, and the opportunities one can find there. So what is the Fiddlers Convention? The Fiddlers Convention is a musical festival that takes place 1 week during the month of August in Galax, Virginia. This year it took place between August 7th and August 12th. And we had pretty good weather. Sometimes the weather's not so stellar, but people turn out anyways. It started in 1937, and it has only been canceled 2 years, once during World War II and once during the COVID pandemic. But yes, it's been taking place for almost 100 years, which is really incredible. It is the largest Fiddlers Convention in America, and it draws tens of thousands of people from all over the world and from all over the Union every year. I know this year there were people from Australia, Japan, Great Britain, pretty much from everywhere that visited the Fiddlers Convention in Galax. So what is offered at the convention? Pretty much everything you can think of musically. Every evening they have different competitions in different categories of music like banjo, guitar, fiddle. They have youth night, they have band night. The music that's offered there is bluegrass music, old-time bluegrass, of course. We do live in Appalachia. And also old-time mountain music, which really got its origin and start in Galax, Virginia, and which Galax, Virginia is actually the world capital of old-time mountain music. So the Fiddlers Convention is right at home. It's a really cool event. At the beginning of the week, Saturday and Sunday, thousands of campers and tents will file into Phelps Park, and it looks like a sea of white across downtown Galax, and thousands of musicians come to play with each other, sometimes all night, and just to experience that camaraderie that takes place in Appalachia. But yes, it's just a really important event to us, and we went down Friday to talk to people at the Fiddlers Convention, and we got some really good interviews. I think we got 3 good interviews that evening. We were focusing on vendors at this event. Along with musicians, there are representatives from many local organizations and businesses that have tents down there, and they sell their merchandise. They give out products for free sometimes, and they just gave us a spiel on why they were there, what their organizations do, and their personal thoughts and histories of the Fiddlers Convention in Galax, Virginia. If any of y'all have never been before, it's a really special event. It is crucial to our local economy and area in Galax and the surrounding counties of South Virginia and Appalachia. So yes, I'm just honored to be a part of it, and thank you for listening. So alrighty, we're here at the Fiddlers Convention. We're talking to Mr.
Dennis Hines.
Dennis Hines, and you're with the Kazim.
I'm with the Kazim Shriners, Kazim Hillbillies.
Can you tell us a bit about that?
In Galax, we work for crippled children. We do a lot of our work for the Greenville, South Carolina Hospital.
Alright.
And everything we do goes to Shriner kids.
Shriners here. And you are sitting attendant here at the Fiddlers Convention.
We're at the Fiddlers Convention. We're selling tickets for the Kazim Shriners.
Okay.
And we've got 60 prizes.
Wow.
The grand prize is a gator.
Yes.
And they're $20 a ticket or 6 for 100.
All right.
When did you first hear about the Fiddlers Convention?
When did I first hear about the Fiddlers Convention? When I was a little kid, my granddaddy brought me over here. Back when they had the stables down below. You know, you all too young to remember the stables.
Yeah.
I remember the stables. That was the good days.
It was a lot different back here during
A lot
the day,
different.
too, wasn't it?
Very crowded, very friendly, as it is now.
Yeah, of course.
Yes.
Just big time. See, I have a guy coming up here wanting to buy a ticket. Here I am talking to y'all, and I'm going to break from y'all and sell tickets.
Absolutely.
They're 20 or 6 for 100. And it all goes to the Shriners. Okay, I need your name and your phone number. The main thing, we'll give you a call. All right, guys, I'm back to you all.
All righty.
How have you noticed what's changed about the Fiddlers Convention since before COVID and after?
It seems to be a lot less crowded this year.
It's a lot less crowded. Before COVID, nobody's really worried. COVID scared everybody to death.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not going to go into that because I said COVID wasn't real. I got COVID, it is real.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
COVID is real, the pandemic is fake.
That's right. I agree with you 100%. But it has hurt us a little.
Yeah.
It's not as crowded as it used to be. And that's all Fiddlers conventions, not just Galax.
Absolutely.
I've noticed Freeze was not as crowded. Elk Creek was not as crowded. Those are the two I've been to. I've been to Freeze, Elk Creek, and now Galax.
Yes. I didn't realize there were other ones.
Oh, yes. Fiddlers conventions is big time. Old time music.
Yeah, but this
It's
is
a
one of the
heritage.
larger ones.
Do what?
Galax is one of the biggest.
This is
ones.
the biggest. This is the biggest and the oldest.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
So
We
what-
even draw people from New Mexico.
Wow.
We have a guy right here from New Mexico playing behind us.
And we've met people from Japan and Australia.
They're everywhere.
Yeah. So it's really a great event. Well, thank you, sir.
It's
for
like
talking.
Barney Fife told Andy Griffin one time. It's big. It's really big. It's really big.
Certainly is.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for talking to us.
Thank
tonight,
you.
sir. It's an honor.
And like I say, Shriners is everywhere. And we run the Hillbilly unit for Parade unit. So,
All righty. Thank you, sir.
thank you.
Yeah. So
Well, now, guys, the music around here is all homegrown.
Yes, sir.
A lot of inspiration come into this right here,
Yes, sir. Yeah.
and the Fiddlers Convention is a byproduct of it.
Yes, sir.
And the folks that come down here and make the music are the ones that produce, and they come in every year.
Yes, sir.
And this right here is a lifeblood
Yeah, absolutely.
of the Appalachian.
It really is. Yeah.
This is where our heritage and all come from. And like I said, I've been around it the biggest part of my life.
Yeah.
And there's still, you could take what I know about Appalachian music and you could put it in a thimble and still have room for elephant. Because it is that diverse,
Yes, sir.
and the music itself is all homegrown. It's all homegrown. What?
You know what year the Fiddlers Convention started?
1935.
wow, that's a long-standing
1935.
tradition.
Yep.
Absolutely.
And well, there's only been 2 years that we didn't have the convention. One of them, of course, was COVID,
Yeah.
and the other one was like World War II.
Okay.
But yeah, it's been going since 1935.
So, what organization are you here with?
I'm here with the Moose.
Can you tell us a bit? Can you tell us a bit about them?
Do what?
Can you tell us a bit about
the
them?
Moose Lodge.
The Moose Lodge?
Yeah.
The Moose Lodge is a fraternity, and that we help families, kids, and all in the area and throughout the nation. And the Moose Lodge itself has been going for a lot of years,
Yes, sir.
and we have a retirement village
Okay.
in Illinois, and then we have a kids house, and it's down in
Is it down south?
it's down south in Florida.
Okay. Florida.
Yeah, and all the lodges throughout the nation contribute to this staying open. And whenever someone in need applies, if they want to stay down there, they have free room and board, and they go down there.
How long have you been a part of the Moose Lodge?
I've been a part of the Moose Lodge Right at 35 years.
Okay. And
How
have
are
you
you-
helped with the Fiddlers all that time?
Yes.
How were you introduced to the Moose Lodge?
My dad
Okay.
was an electrician, and so they asked my dad to take over the electrical down here.
Okay.
And so his responsibility was keep the electric going for every camper and every campsite here in this place.
Wow.
So it was a pretty big job.
Yeah, no
Yes,
kidding.
sir.
And but yeah, he's no longer with us. I inherited the job.
Cool job.
Well, sir, thank you for speaking with us this season. We really
you're very
appreciate it. Alrighty, sir. So how are you?
Doing well. Hope you all are.
I'm doing good. So you're with the Gideons International.
That's correct.
Can you explain what that is?
Sure. Gideons International has been around about 120 years.
Okay.
It was founded as a businessman's fellowship initially. As businessmen would travel, they would get together and have Bible studies and prayer and so forth like that. And then they saw a need for Bibles to be placed in hotel rooms.
Okay.
And then that evolved into some churches helping them buy the Bibles, and then they started placing them around. And that was, of course, on a small scale. It was actually in Chicago, Illinois, where this first started taking place.
Wow.
Now we're worldwide. We're in over 199 countries around the globe, and there's not many more countries that we're not in.
Yeah.
We place the Bible in 109 different languages around the globe.
Wow.
And this year we're set to place about give out about 65 million Bibles
Oh, wow.
around the world.
That's amazing.
And so that's, and it's just, it's all about Jesus Christ. It's all about sharing the gospel, and they're free.
Yes.
I'm sure you've been in hotels or motels where
Absolutely.
you
Seen
see
there
them.
almost everyone.
Yeah, and we go in a couple times a year, make sure that they're there. Some people do take them, and
Yeah.
we welcome that.
Yeah.
And we want to make sure they're clean. Somebody hadn't baptized them in a bathtub or something like that, And but especially that that they would be there.
Yes.
And we go into schools. Some schools we can't get into because of separation of church and state thing. But we go into go to the hospitals. I know you've seen them at the hospitals, nursing homes, military induction centers, universities. We're set to place here in a couple of weeks when the colleges come back. We're going to be at Virginia Tech, and we'll probably pass out somewhere 5,000 to 6,000 Bibles on campus that first day of school.
Wow.
So that's kind of a little bit of what we do.
So how long have you been with the group personally?
I've been a Gideon for 40 years now.
Okay.
Yeah.
How did you get started with it?
You got to be a business or a professional man, because that allows you, if you own your own business, that frees you up. Somebody calls you up and says, hey, they need Bibles over at so and so place, and you're working your own schedule, and you might be free to, your schedule's a little more flexible if you're self-employed. And so business and professional man. Then if our wives want to join as an auxiliary members, there's about somewhere around worldwide. Like I say, we're in 199 countries worldwide. We have Gideon camps in all those countries that we're organized in. We call them camps, our little organization within the county or the city or whatever. And so somewhere with the auxiliary and the Gideons, we're about 250,000 strong worldwide.
Wow.
And so when you're placing 65 million Bibles, it's quite a task.
Absolutely.
How long have you been here at the Fiddlers?
We've been doing this here for, gosh, I don't know how long, 15 years maybe, something like that.
Yeah.
And we're here every year. We're here every night, from Monday through Saturday night.
Now, were you at the Carroll County Back to School Bash a few weeks ago? Because there was a Gideon's tent there. I guess not sure if it's the same group of people.
Is that at Carroll County High School?
We have a camp here in Galax. That's our local organized camp. Just about every city or town or county has a camp within it, and we do have a camp in Carroll, so they may have taken care of that, and we might have done. I didn't personally get involved in that, so our camp may have handled that as well. I don't know.
Can you explain what you have here at your booth? What you're giving?
Sure, we got Can I walk away and grab a
that's
testament?
perfectly fine.
These are just three of our items. This is a testament that we call it our sidewalk testament. A lot of schools, we can't actually get into the school building, but we can stand on the sidewalks as the kids come out of school and handle testaments. And then we choose to use this Bible. And of course, a lot of this is guidelines from our international headquarters, which is in Nashville, Tennessee. And we just had our international convention in Louisville, Kentucky, and a lot of the guys from the foreign lands come in. I think probably it's around 3,500 people at the national convention. But like I say, rules about what Bibles get distributed. We have all kinds of same content, but different covers.
Yeah.
And then we of course have the full Bible, New Testament, Old Testament that we put in like the motels that we talked about. But this
Spanish version too.
Yeah,
Spanish.
And this is quite popular. With our Latino community that we have in most anywhere now.
Yeah.
We get to give those to a lot of Latinos. And then, of course, inside, there's all kinds of helps on the inside. First few pages before you get into the scriptures. Places, if you want to talk about truth, right there's scriptures. And on the back is a Romans road to salvation.
Okay.
An opportunity, a place for you to sign your name if you accept Jesus Christ as your Savior. And a lot of people do that.
Yeah.
Just by reading the Bible.
Yeah.
We go into churches. Churches support us and through their donations. We're able to buy a lot of Bibles. And I'll be going to a church over in Draper, Virginia, this coming Sunday, and they'll donate, and of course we'll take every penny of that and buy Bibles with us. But of course, like I say, this is a Spanish Bible. Same thing inside, just in Spanish. Same thing about the helps and so forth.
Now,
and then,
are you, not to cut you off, but are you associated with any one denomination, or do you kind of cover them all?
No, denominations go out the door.
Okay.
We're all just brothers in Christ.
Okay.
Us three right here tonight are Baptist.
Okay.
But we got members of the church that's non-denominational. We got the Church of God. We got Methodist. So it's just a mix of people that believe in Jesus Christ as their Savior.
Yes.
And makes up our camps and our organization. So.
Well, sir, thank you for talking to us this
Sure.
evening. We really appreciate it.
Thank you for sharing your message and
Sure.
giving us
Thank
your
you
time.
for the opportunity.
Thank you, sir.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Like Luke said, this was my first year going to the Fiddler convention, and it was pretty cool. I'm not really versed in the history and the culture behind it, but I was impressed with the music and all the different vendors and guests that were there. We missed it, but some local and state representatives were there, like Governor Youngkin, State Delegate Lynn Williams, Sheriff Kemp was there, and some people that we've interviewed and some people that we know, and it's pretty cool to see them out and supporting this local event. And like Luke said, it's pretty important for the local economy, and I just think it's great that it continues to exist and continues thriving and doing well. And it's good not only for the economy, but for, I guess, the spirit of the city and the spirit of the surrounding counties. It really lifts people up and gives them something to look forward to. And I think that's always great. I just love how Galax has so many events like this, like Smoke on the Mountain and like the Fiddlers Convention, that people just look forward to all year. It gives people something to look forward to. I just think that's great. And I hope you all enjoyed the interviews. We only got 3 of them, but I thought they were amazing, and they really showcased what these organizations do and why they come to the Fiddlers Convention. And you just really couldn't have asked for better interviews. And yeah, it was a cool week, and we met a lot of cool people. And I hope that you all enjoy this episode. I know it was a little bit different one, but it was a good one. Thanks for listening.